Jamal King inspired me. I always wanted a big old house, and I went to his house before it went viral. Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna find me a house on the west side, and that's when I bought my house. That ain't as massive as he is, but you know. Even if it's half as massive as he is.
It's funny. I was thinking about you, like day before yesterday. I'm like, what happened to him?
I just told him, welcome back.
I actually emailed Adam.
Adam's no longer with us. He's doing roofing full time. Okay. Why you didn't call me?
Thought Adam was the go-between. So I emailed him about this
like
Justice
a month ago.
Now. Yeah, and he reminded me. He was like, "Man, what's the radio, man? What's the radio?" I was like, "Oh, that's when I hit you."
Because I ran into him at a festival, and he just said, "Can I just come on play out of course?"
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, it's good to have you back. And where is your fabulous wife?
She's around. She's out trying to sell basketball players' houses and stuff.
I say her new listing is so massive.
Yeah. That's Eye of the Symbols house. So, yeah, she's doing great. Good to see you. How are you?
Excellent.
Hey. And all the businesses and houses in Jamaica and. So thank you for gracing us with your presence during summertime chat.
Don't go.
Because she literally just got off a flight. I was like, now they said it's time to come. I said, I don't ask questions. I'm going to just wait to see. That's it.
You know what? I'm going to let you come back to your seat pretty soon. If you act right. Now, if you don't act right, I'm going to give you some more act right.
Tammy, you doing like that?
Yes,
just like that. Your hair is fabulous.
Thank you, Tammy.
I mean, I did get a fresh line and
hey,
look. We should probably say this for the air, but you know how it is when the new guy comes to the school.
Yeah.
You're like, he ain't no more handsome than the rest
of us. It'd be like that at church. It have to be like that at church.
Yeah, when I was single, I used to go to I used to visit the church once a month.
Why?
Because you get this right here.
All right.
You get this. Do you have a church?
15 seconds. There he is. All right, what's going on, Justice? How are you?
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine. Listen, if you trust God and follow him, he will direct your path. It's my favorite day of the week. It is Throwback Thursday, and in order to know where you're going, you must know where you come from. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and you're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390, and I'm posted with the queen of throwback music.
Yes, it's your girl, Tamara Fair, on the air, and let me just give my disclaimer. I am everything but the queen of throwback music.
Well, it's not Trap Thursday, it's Throwback Thursday, and we got a great show for you today. We're talking all things hot topics. And you know what? Our legal brother is back in the building. We are so happy to have attorney Michael Flanagan. Now, you know what? I know you won't be here long, but you serving as guest co-host today. So we kicking the show off with you, too.
I appreciate you having us again. It's been a while.
It has been a while, but guess what? Not out of mind. Out of sight, just not out of mind.
I feel like it was cold outside the last time I was here.
You know what? You're always bringing up old stuff.
Well, you know what? It ain't cold in this studio. It's hot, hot, hot. And brother attorney Michael Flanagan brought a guest with him. Tell us who you brought.
So I brought the one and only, the legendary Mr. Attorney Larry Taylor, Esquire of the Cochran firm. And you know the name Cochran rings bells in the legal community. Johnny Cochran.
Yeah.
So
if it don't fit, you must have quit.
There you go. There you go.
Johnny Cochran?
The Johnny Cochran.
Okay.
So
you gotta come on and live a legacy of everything.
So I manage the Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico offices, and I'm also licensed in Arizona. And I'm the founder of Tailor Made Law. And that's where Michael and I really make our connection. And so
how do you all intersect with that way?
So Tailor Made Law is basically about bridging the gap for attorneys, right? Mike's in Chicago, I'm in Texas and Oklahoma. And so what we're doing is iron sharpens iron, right? That's in the Bible. And so Michael teaches me, I teach him. We work on mass torts together.
Okay.
And so mass torts primarily affect people of color.
Mm-hmm.
And so right now, I'm one of the lead attorneys in representing about 16,000 Black women who suffered from hair relaxer.
Wow. You know what? Yeah, we talked about that when it first started.
Claimed.
And so I'm in Chicago. The case is actually based here in Chicago in federal court. And so I fly here once a month for hearings. And so it is one of those situations where before I became a lawyer, I had a lawyer who did not advocate for me. And some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Your lawyer comes back and tells you what the other person said, but didn't tell you what they said to the other person.
Right.
So there's no push.
Seem like they're working with the ops.
Exactly. The ops. And so when I decided to become an attorney, just like Michael, that's one of the things that I don't do. Right. And so when it came down to dealing with cases that involve people of color, I wanted to make sure that I was front and center. And so Ben Crump, Food to Bros, who's one of the local attorneys here, we filed the first 3 cases in the country in hair relaxer, and we worked together on several other cases. And so, you know, dealing with Black women and Black children who go to the hospital, medical malpractice is one of our strong suits. And so if you're in a hospital and the doctor isn't giving you your epidural because you're a Black female because he thinks you're a drug addict more so than you're in pain, I'm your guy.
Wow. I'm super excited about this show so we can peel back all these layers and really get some information disseminated out to the public so they can know exactly what to do and what to don't do.
There you go.
That's it. Well, you know what? When Attorney Flanagan texted the name Larry Taylor, it took me back to when I used to drink on Thursday night because we got a famous blues singer in Chicago, the Larry Taylor and the Taylor Band.
Only
So,
you,
know,
Marcel.
only me. You see how the devil be working.
Marcel, and you said you love Houston? It is a juke joint on almost every corner.
See, I ain't going there.
And you get some great blues in Houston. A lot of people don't know that. And so when you listen to early rap like the Ghetto Boys, a lot of that bass drum and that 808 came from hanging out in those juke joints that stayed open after the club closed.
Well, this is exciting.
I didn't know that, but you know, I'm going to Houston for church.
There you go.
I just want to visit church. But if you happen to be in Houston and see me by one of the juke joints, I'm just in there doing my missionary work.
I want to say the word juke joint reminds me of that movie Sinners, but that
No.
Lucy Satan.
No. More like Color Purple.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's it.
Yeah. That's what we doing right there.
Well, you know what we doing right here? We're gonna keep this show rolling. You know what? It's a praise party in here. We going to Ricky Diller and more abundantly, right here on the Brunch Bunch.
That's what happens when you drink on Wednesday night instead of Thursday night. He didn't say that he didn't drink no more.
I did not say that.
I got me tearing up.
That's what happens when you have a shot before the show. No, I'm joking. Hey, y'all.
That's right.
Sammy Energy just set me off.
Wait a minute. How's it say I'm flying solo today? You plan on not coming?
I didn't do that. So, look, you might get me in trouble. I've been here. I showed up.
Didn't do nothing this week? Yeah.
Go open the door for now, Larry.
Marcel, Tammy, I got to get. You know what? You can stay for the You can stay.
Listen, so we throwing a party at Joe's place.
Check it out.
Right now?
No, right now.
Right now, yeah.
We coming right back in after this song, so we can talk about it.
You trying to leave?
I gotta go. But look, this is the thing. He sold me on you guys. And so I asked him, I was like, dude, you said you were gonna set this up. I said, when are we doing the radio show? He's like, I forgot.
Oh, so you having a party right now?
It's not a party. What we're doing is educating. I believe in educating us. And so what we're doing now is the next hour and a half, I'm going to be educating the lawyers of color.
Oh, so you're the one who's presenting. Oh, okay, gotcha.
And he's presenting too. And so he can't be too long.
When we go back in and talk about that.
We're talking about that, right?
Do you do this routinely here?
Yeah. Well, no, I travel across the country.
Zoe, let's fade this out and come on in.
Okay.
Well, not only talk about today, but when your next one is so because we're worldwide, so people that are in the area can come to the next one.
And I'm coming back.
Okay, awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah, we have a good time.
I'm bringing my tambourine. I'm gonna have a tambourine.
Oh, no, you got
We're gonna have a dude. I'm telling you.
Now, Tammy got me this from Jamaica and hate for me to use it, but she bought it for me. Now this ain't the church tambourine we used to.
They won't let
Thank you, Jesus. Because the church tambourine is much bigger, much louder. 5, 4, much more annoying. What's up, Josh? America on the Brunch Bunch. So you know what? We're going to dedicate this show, at least this portion of the show, to our new brother here because he's got to go somewhere because he's always busy. You know what? First of all, I applaud you for what you're doing and for what, the dedication that you have to people of color because that doesn't happen all the time. So let's talk about next steps. You're getting ready to go do something that you are passionate about doing, and that is educating us about us in the legal field.
That is true. So we have an event called Mass Tort Unlocked, where we travel across the country educating lawyers, especially lawyers of color, on how to get involved in mass torts. Because, like I said before, those cases affect most of us. And so why not us represent us?
Mm-hmm.
And so this afternoon, we're having an event at Joe's in which we're going to spend the next hour and a half educating lawyers on how to get involved in mass torts. And so you can find out more information at taylormadelaw.com.
Okay.
And
that's TAYLOR?
TAYLORMADELAW.com. And so I'm here with my producer, Jeff, Real Life Street Stars. And so you can catch me. They've given me the name, The Real Life Lawyer. It's spelled with a Y. I mean, spelled with the Y because it's not about I, it's about you.
That's
I love it.
right.
I love it.
Well, I love the fact that you are doing this, and you're not just doing this here in Chicago.
No.
And let's just be clear about Joe's because we got several Joe's. What's the address? Can people still come, or is it closed?
It is, unfortunately, because of Mike Flanagan, we are at capacity.
Of course, of course.
So Mike, we literally have people sitting in the kitchen right now because of Mike, because people want to come see him. So he can't be here too long. He has to speak. And if he's not back in time, the people might riot.
Oh, yeah.
We definitely don't want them. We got
Yeah.
rioting in Chicago.
So, but hey, Tammy, Marcel, thank you guys so much.
No, thank you for
Before I
coming.
let you go, Larry, what's your next destination so that people around the country that are listening to us today can also join you?
So we have 2 destinations coming up. I don't have the dates for me, but right now, but I'll send them to you. We're going to McAllen, Texas, because I'm also talking to my brown brothers and sisters.
Okay.
And then we're going to the Hotlanta.
Okay.
And hopefully I can get my boy, the other Mike Sterling, the other superstar, to join us. And so he's been with us at the Cochran firm for some time. And so he's doing his thing in Atlanta. And so those are our next 2 stops. And then after that, we're looking at going to Ohio and Arkansas.
All right. And then you're going to come back to Chicago.
Man, look here, man. Next time I'm in Chicago for court, I'm going to stop by. I'm going to get your direct contact so I don't have to worry about Mike.
Yeah.
So, because Mike always making money. And so everybody listening, he going to get mad at me for saying this. But Mike talked to his clients. And that's something very rare with attorneys.
Yeah.
Some people never talk to their attorneys. And I just heard him on the phone, on the elevator with so much compassion. And that's why we're tied at the hip. So love for my boy, Mike Flanagan. Remember, everyone, TaylorMade Law. If you're looking for an attorney, go to TaylorMade Law. There's a section. You can put your case in, and we can connect you with a lawyer like Mike Flanagan anywhere in the country.
I love it.
Outstanding. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
and
thank you for
love your
joining us
class
on the
action
Brunch
since
Bunch.
So many people are depending on you.
So at this event, are you feeding the guests?
Yeah, they sit in the kitchen.
Let me just say this. Look at me, man. Do I look like I do anything half?
Not at all.
Well, I only ask because I'm pulling up after the show. I'll see you for lunch.
You know what? If I said, watch this. I got one for you. You come through.
All right, man. All right.
All right.
And Michael, don't you offer no drinks or nothing because I don't do that. But
we got an open bar.
All I know is the Joe's that we going to is only 4 minutes away from the studio. So
see you in 4 minutes.
So you know what? I'm super glad that you have a little time to stay with us because this is a super important topic. And when we come back, I want to get right into it, how this class action suit is unfolding and what's webbing out through it. And I literally love the fact that you 2 are at the helm of it. So y'all don't go nowhere. We got way more to share right here on Inspiration 1390. Well,
you stayed longer, didn't you? Oh, you did. Yeah.
Got your tough bar bag?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, you lied. Where they came? Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I see a lot of beautiful women out there.
Yes, that's what AKA.
Did you get to see Alice?
No.
Okay. That's your chapter. What is mom?
That means that's his school, the Beta Xi.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the hell?
Beta Xi is the Alpha chapter of his college.
Okay.
It's not too late to go back to.
It sure is. I may go. I may go to Howard since you going to DC in September, right? And you ain't going to DC? I thought you were going to DC.
People asking me, am I going to DC?
Well, the way you've been stumping hard, I just knew you was going to DC too.
I'm not getting ready to be.
So you can be your ambassador.
Yeah, but I'm going to Jamaica for that.
Well, I'm going to DC.
No, Gary, I'm not in Vegas. What's up, Coachy?
I don't want nothing about Nancy Gray.
Hey, Tony.
His location on it.
Dang.
Thank you so much. All positive vibes. I appreciate you.
That's not like you.
So y'all been pissing yourselves for summertime shy, because you know summertime shy, kill you all these damn.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, that mercy.
My summer, my
No, but you know.
yeah, my summertime shy is over.
Halfway through now.
I know. I had this half. The first half was a whole summer.
So you heard about that?
What?
The USA military partner with this. Oh, yeah. Next question.
Praying.
Need it.
So I took the kids to Wisconsin Dells on my way back Sunday because I had a ticket to Vegas. My car caught a flat tire. I said, I can't catch a break. And guess what? No tire shops in Wisconsin was open. Nobody had my tire. It was Sunday.
Wait, your Tesla?
No, with the Volkswagen. But you know, right, Valencia. So I literally get to the gas station and as I'm in line.
You didn't have a spare?
Nope. He used it when I looked. So I was like, I heard, go check the tire. And so I said, do y'all have an air pump? And he said, yeah, it's free. It's over there because I wanted to make sure I had cash. And I filled every tire. And as soon as I pull out the gas station, I said, what is that noise? The tire was flat. I said, thank God we didn't get on the road. Nope.
But you made it back here, though. So
Well, you know what? Thank God for good family. Because I caught MJ needed his medicine, too. And he had to be on. We was out, so we was going home. I called my mother, told her what was going on. All I heard her say, Daddy, we got to go save them. They stranded. And they got up, brought the medicine, went and bought a tire, and came to Wisconsin.
Never say that.
I know. I said, Lord. So they spent the night. So we didn't get back till Monday. But my mom goes, I guess you ain't going to Vegas. Huh? I said, oh, you think that's funny?
So you had a ticket.
But then I got a call and said, hey, you want to go to Jeezy concert in Vegas Saturday? I got a VIP ticket for you. I said, well, I guess I'll fly out Saturday and come back Saturday. But I'm going to miss the AKA. Oh, it's this Saturday.
Yeah, they're done Friday.
I know, I heard.
you want to Vegas?
Yeah.
Some of you,
No, it's not. You can't trust him in Vegas. He needs sex chaperone.
Baby, remember, I was playing in Vegas. You didn't like Vegas. Wait, I didn't like Vegas. Oh, I partied too much in Vegas.
I was going to say, you just
I got stranded that time in Vegas, remember? Me and Remus had to fly to Nashville. They had grounded. Well, that is true, too.
Oh, you know Remus?
You I know Remus.
It's high school Remus.
Did you? Oh, you've been knowing him a long time.
Remus ain't going to go to high school.
My ball here, Remus.
Yeah.
And he didn't go to high school.
He went to reform school.
He definitely went to the audio.
The views and opinions of Tamara Fair are those of hers and not mine.
There's only like 14 or maybe 16.
Thank you, sis. Oh, it's time to love you. Tony D. What's up, drunk ride? We love. Hey, Crystal. Oh, my family's back on. Excited. Thank you so much. What's up?
I'm not sitting up there like they were lying.
What's up, product snob? You stop coming on. Oh no, you're on.
When you leave, Marcel?
Huh?
When you leave?
Saturday.
That is a really nice suit.
It is.
My first time wearing it.
That is
Really
nice.
nice.
Look at a special occasion.
Yeah, it's really nice. And your attorney partner, I think he's gonna do well. Do well with that kind of
Oh yeah, well yeah, no, he
real deal.
yeah, he's real deal. Yeah. And now I owe Marcel a favor, so I need to put that.
He don't really owe me a favor. He just, please do me a
I
favor.
think I do so, right? Because I texted like 2 days ago, like, hey, can we get on? I got some money
Yesterday.
Well, yeah, that might be
Right, it was yesterday. I was like, that's 2 days ago.
You know, they start using.
At the Dream Center, we help entrepreneurs with everything from business plans.
But of course, we don't mind.
It's so ironic.
Make your dreams a life.
Thinking about it.
Call us today.
I said, when y'all gonna come back? I ran into him at the Vegandale Festival.
Yeah.
Well, they changed the name.
Somebody's every artist in the world.
At the Dream Center.
Listen,
That's right.
and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
Yes, you get free for the concerts. I'm going broke trying to buy.
You better take your business to the next
Not all of them be free, but you know, God does provide. But somebody just asked me, I want to go see Jay-Z in London.
Thousands of listeners tuning in every weekday from 12 to 1 p.m.
Without feeding them people over there, I may have to pull up for real.
Your business
As long as we got a babysitter, we good, right?
I know, right?
even be featured as a special.
I texted the wife, she never get back to me. I was going to try to move in y'all building.
773-345-7444.
It ain't about me. I'm back to my senses.
One of the things that amazes me
Brunch, brunch.
decisions
With
that you make.
business, culture, and community come together.
That's crazy.
Fabulous.
Yeah, you know, I was losing it. I was spiraling.
If you were getting social pay rent, you lost it.
Yeah.
You weren't ING it.
Yes.
You know, the Lord provides, and He gives common sense to those who want it.
Be different.
20 seconds for
Because common sense ain't comfort.
Luxury brand from Tamara Thayer. Grease comes in 2 distinct fragrances: the Sensual Pure Royale and the
Otis would love some new color.
Order Grease today.
Go to bequeeze.com and get your favorite fragrance today. That
He want quick. He brought the bottle today to show me everything.
Bequeeze.
Named after my favorite attorney.
Jackson.
I'll tell you what's going on.
Y'all still got Chauncey on there?
So what's going on is today, turn to your neighbor and say today. Today, this morning, July 23rd, 2026, Emmett Till Day was signed into Illinois law this morning at Roberts Temple. Listen, Governor Pritzker signed a law this morning at 9 a.m. designating Emmett Till Day in Illinois, and he signed it at Roberts Temple Church of God in Christ. That's on 40th and State Street. The location is everything. Roberts Temple is where Mamie Till Mobley held her son's funeral in 1955 and made the decision to leave that casket open so the world would see what they did to her boy. Tens of thousands fled past. That single act of a grieving Chicago mother helped ignite the civil rights movement. So today, in that very same sanctuary, Illinois made it a law. A Chicago story, a Black history story, and a mother's courage story all in one. So what Mamie Till Mobley said, let the people see what they did to my boy. That was courage that should inspire and teach us all today. She did something that most people would not have done. And in this day and age, I've been to too many funerals, but I've seen people, gunshot victims, car accident victims, where families don't open the casket because they don't want you to see their loved one like that. But she said, nope, I want the world to see what they did. And then Roberts Temple is still standing. It's a historic church. So shout out to Governor Pritzker, because the Emmett Till story is a crucial story to the civil rights movement, to Chicago history. And most recently, if you haven't seen the new Tyler Perry movie, which I love, Uncle Joe's Road Trip, I think it's called. I can watch it over and over because he's an idiot. But in the movie, he stops by the river in Money, Mississippi, where they found Emmett Till's body. And so
He
that's...
taught the whole road trip.
Oh, he taught the whole road trip. It was a great movie. So shout out to Governor Pritzker.
Yeah, you know what? I love the fact that Pritzker is very pro what's right.
Mm.
And, you know, a lot of people have a lot of things to say about Pritzker, but one thing you cannot say is that he does not step up when it's time to step up.
Yes.
Now, does that mean that it's another holiday?
Well, I don't know if we get our day off, but we'll look into that. But speaking of days, not off, but this weekend it's going down here in Chicago. The Chicago Gospel Music Festival has returned. It's going down July 24th through the 25th, and it's honoring the city's legacy as the birthplace of gospel music. With headliners Tasha Cobbs Leonard, Hezekiah Walk in Love Fellowship Choir, Ricky Dillard and New G, plus the Chicago Unity Choir, the Ladies of Chicago Quartet, Bishop William Murphy, and Jabari Johnson. So if you don't have anything to do, it's Throwback Thursday. We're playing great gospel music. Pull up to the Gospel Festival, and we got to support it because if we don't, they'll take it away.
That's right. And it's a really good, like good, clean fun. You don't have to worry about being hurt or anything. What you do have to do is get ignited because gospel music is for the soul.
Well, you know what? Never mind.
Well, you know what? I am glad that we started talking about souls because we have one of our great guests here, and he is in the business of saving souls. And prior to his partner leaving, I was expressing how excited I am about this class action suit because so many women and their families are going to be impacted. So I was really wanting to peel back the layers of, if it's not too personal, and then you legally can talk about certain things that are going on in the class action suit. I know that we had a guest a couple of years ago that was talking about this action, this suit as it was being filed. So can you give us a brief outline of where it was and where it is and where you all?
And is it too late for people to join?
No. So no, the answer is no. The hair relaxer suit is not too late to join, but there are qualifications, many of which we don't want our listeners to have. But one of them is you have to have been unfortunately diagnosed with cancer in order to qualify for this particular lawsuit. But essentially, there have been so many chemicals and dyes and unorganic ingredients in our hair products for so many years rather, and so many different people have been affected by this, particularly Black women, obviously with the hair straighteners and relaxers and things like that over the years. So we are holding these companies accountable. A lot of it is about the science, right? Because an expert really does have to opine that the repeated use of these hair relaxers did actually cause your cancer. So, and there's various different types of cancer, whether it be cervical or a lot of different types of cancer, not breast cancer, unfortunately. But so there is sort of a paper trail that needs to be outlined by your doctor to show, to prove that your usage of these chemicals and hair relaxers did in fact cause the cancer. So but one thing I do want to say on a more positive note as well, the NAACP annual conference was here.
Yes.
So it's ironic that Governor Pritzker signed that bill into law today because Ben Crump just spoke yesterday on the young man Nolan who passed in Mississippi. He had a huge press conference. And so as much as things change, they stay the same. And also, believe it or not, fact, I'm sure a lot of our listeners in Woodlawn know that Emmett Till's house is in Woodlawn. So now folks who could go over to the Obama Library can make that trek over to Emmett Till's house too. So we have some very positive things going on as well in the community. Unfortunately, this hair relaxer thing is one that we wouldn't wish upon anyone. However, we are getting folks compensated. And if you go to Tailor Made Law, which is my partner's website, you can find out more about that hair relaxer lawsuit.
That's incredible. But you said that you have to have been diagnosed with cancer. And now let me just ask the question that I'm sure people are thinking. So from hair relaxer, you can get cervical cancer?
Yes, they're these. So as the listeners have come to find out from watching Instagram or watching TV, there's more and more research going into a lot of the products that we use, and unfortunately, hair relaxer is something that we scientifically tested years and years prior to filing this lawsuit. And now, as my partner Larry Taylor of the Cochran Firm mentioned, he's represented over 16,000 women across the country who have been diagnosed with this unfortunate sort of incident, right? And it's repeated use. It's repeated use. And we're holding these companies accountable because they knew years ago, they knew 20, 30 years ago that these particular products
What's gonna cause these issues?
were going to cause these issues. And here we are now in 2026. And Unfortunately, the civil justice system provides that we can't send them to jail, but we can get our listeners compensated, and so that's what we can do.
Well, I'm very excited about the fact that you all have taken this under your wing and very passionate about it. But I also want to ask the question, because there are hair relaxers that white women use too, and how, and anything that affects America disproportionately affects Black America even greater. How is it that the hair relaxers are so differentiated between the white users and the Black users when it all does the same thing? Because white people typically use hair products to curl their hair, right? Or if they're curly, they'll use it to relax their hair too. Do you have any white women amongst these 16,000?
I'm not at liberty to speak on
Okay.
the demographic makeup at this time, Tammy.
Okay.
But that is an excellent question. Are you sure you ready to? You're not ready to go to law school?
You know, I was going to law school. I took the LSAT, plummeted, and changed my career quickly. So yeah, but thank you for the notice. For the notice.
Well, you're doing great work, Attorney Michael Flanagan. But for those who are not affected by the perms, which thank God our women have moved, a lot of women have moved away from getting the perms. You know, the natural thing is in now. But
Or glueless wigs.
or glueless. Yeah. How do those work? But nevertheless, what else do you do? What other? Because I actually got a call recently thanking me, like, hey, I just wanted you to know, thank you for hooking me up with Attorney Flanagan. And I think my case is finally at the end and I'm about to settle. And I made some calls and I said, oh, I forgot. I referred you. Don't forget to take me to lunch when you get paid.
Indeed, indeed. WindyCityInjury.com is my website. I am Chicago's attorney. I'm doing the best that I can to get everybody paid as soon as possible because we know if you're in a wreck and need a check, you're going to want your check as soon as possible. So, everybody stay safe, enjoy the summer, stay positive, keep a smile on your face. There's so much positive energy out here in summertime shot. I just love to see it. There's so many great things going on. This weekend, there's the gospel fest. There's just full, the city's just full of energy. Don't
It
y'all
is.
love that?
Yes, it is.
There's nothing like it. Spring. It starts in the spring, except this spring was pretty cold. But
And it's
usually,
pretty cold today. I'm like, what is happening, summer? Let's go. We just need to go to
you know
Jamaica.
why? Because you guys complained about the heat.
I didn't.
Well, I'm talking to people that did. Hello.
They do be
But
complaining though.
they do be
Oh, it's
complaining.
hot. And then it gets cold. Oh, it's cold. Make up your mind and keep your mouth shut. By all
Please keep it shut, cause I want it hot, hot, hotter than hot. Well, you know what? The summertime shot is the greatest time, and sometimes I don't like to travel in the summer because I feel like I'm gonna miss everything that's happening here. But you know, it ain't nothing like just enjoying your summer and your summer break, and just having fun. What you got going on?
But
What?
I want to ask Attorney Flanagan something because we know that slip and falls happen during the winter months. But what are the personal injury lawsuits that you get most in the summertime?
Lord have mercy. These scooters, the scooters,
Scooters.
the scooters.
You know what? I almost got hit by a scooter. I forgot all
Ooh,
about that.
you got to watch where you walking now. You could be walking down the street and get hit by somebody that's on a scooter.
But let me ask
Let
you
alone the car hitting.
And I wouldn't have thought to call you. I was just gonna get out the car and whoop them.
well, and then you were going to have to call him anyway
Right?
because the
Because
people that you whooped would have been personally injured. So let me ask you, are you liable if in fact the person was on the phone and didn't see you while you were running into them in the scooter? Because this has been, I watch people cross the street, busy streets on their phone. I mean, at some point you just got to take a break and look up.
Yeah, these insurance companies are slick. Now they're not slicker than us lawyers now, but they slick though.
Let's don't get it twisted.
So they'll try to come up with different reasons and excuses. There's two sides to every story, and there's the truth,
There's
right? So I tell all of my clients: Did you get a video? Did you get some pictures? Are there witnesses? Because those three things are typically the tiebreaker in any dispute, right? If you think about it throughout history, where's the evidence, right? So again, the insurance company's gonna have their arguments, but we have ours too. Visit WindyCityInjury.com to check out some of our case results. But if you need me, I got you. Hopefully, you don't need me. We need everybody paying attention, doing what they're supposed to do. Right? We know that we want to be updating our Facebook and Instagram and saying hi in the camera
and walking
going
across the
live.
street at the red light
But
in traffic.
y'all, chill,
Yes.
chill out.
I'm glad you said that because before you went on sabbatical from the Brunch Bunch, I got a question that I never got to ask you. Now, a lot of times you look at, well, he got his law degree on Law and Order. the series. And you'll see on Law and Order and other crime shows that these videos are inadmissible in court. What has changed the game to make these videos so profound in reaching verdicts?
You know, it requires a tactician, a tactical lawyer to get a lot of video evidence into court. Illinois also is a consent state where you're really not supposed to videotape and audio tape people unless both people consent. However, there's some admissibility issues and ways that we can get around that to get those admitted. So, and then pie in the sky, you know, OEMC, and there's so many cameras from independent businesses that are not on our phones that are available. So sometimes you just got to be aware of your surroundings. And, you know, a lot of people think they're doing stuff in secret, right? Or that they're not going to get caught until you look up in a business or a Ring doorbell camera. I mean, surveillance is the way of the future.
It's the way of the
Obviously,
now.
it's the way of the now. Exactly. So, but yeah, it's really important. As I tell all my clients, documentation beats
You
conversation.
got that right. And get that check.
If you're in a wreck and need a check, call Windy City Injury.
That's right.
That's WindyCityInjury.com. Attorney Flanagan, I don't know if you're running or you're staying with it, but you're more than welcome to stay.
I'm running. I got to get me something to eat.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm running with you.
Well, you know what? You boys go right ahead. I'm gonna hold it down right here. But we are super happy to have you back.
Yeah,
Attorney
thank you.
Michael Flanagan,
Yeah.
y'all.
Well, you know what? We're gonna keep this Throwback Thursday party going. When I was going through serious season of my life, this song helped carry me through. And you know what? No matter what you're going through, no matter how bad it seems, all I would say is, Lord, I just want to thank you. It's Michael Middleton. Lord, I just want to thank you right here on the Brunch One.
Just said, Lord, I just wanna thank you. Lord, I just wanna thank you.
Yeah, I may pull up and highlight.
Yeah. It's on me. It's
Oh,
on me.
all right.
Oh, 5 minutes away. Go to the grand. Grand. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you too. And be sure to tell your wife I said hello.
You know what? Might get back on soon.
Tomorrow.
She gonna be excited.
I'm excited too.
Let's do it. All right, man. What's that for real?
You never got fragrances? You ordered fragrances? Who sell products now? Yeah. Tony, I know I should like you. But Mona Miller. What? Mona what? My cousin, all my cousins are on here. Y'all. What's up, sir? Hey, B. I have to do my own way because I don't know. Don't come over here now. Don't go trying to wave in my friends and family now.
Tina, what's up? Kyle, see you at the Gospel Fest.
Oh, thank you, Nakai. I appreciate it. I literally. You know what? This is like one of my favorite color hair because I think it warms up me like the face. Thank you. Thank you. What's going on, Miss Zoe? Now, what you doing? I got no check on you in Marcel. You don't want no check. Check on. Huh? Tired.
What you need now?
Or nothing. I want to see you just doing something that you look like you're doing something. I'll make me think you look like you're doing something. Hey, your mom.
You doing well? You got my phone ready.
What?
I'm about to say you should call.
What? Why you stop?
Because I ain't gonna do that. I hate to miss that though.
Oh, but you want to raise it to the front.
Oh, you missed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't try not to come to work on Monday here.
I will be here. Be here or be where?
Be here, be fighting. That's it.
You a rough crowd.
No, I'm not. I already had my new post lined up. What? Oh my God, my whole family is here. My
Luxury brand from
daddy. He really I did send the update about that help. And ask her for
today.
Go to decrease.com and get your favorite fragrance today. That's BEQUEESE.com. Bequeeze.com.
Are you ready to start or grow your business? At the King Center, we help entrepreneurs with everything from business plans and funding strategies, marketing, co-working space, and support services that bring your dream to life.
Well, I haven't seen no email. They sent you an email. Your hair, that color is everything, Tina said.
That's 773.
Thank you, Milo.
I love it too.
7441. Or visit us online at thedreamcenter.com.
But I thought you wanted to preach
That's
for
thedreamcenter.com. The Dream Center, where entrepreneurs dream, create, and grow.
You have
can come tomorrow.
Business to the next level.
Tuesday.
The best way to reach new customers is by getting your
Right,
message
I'm saying we
heard.
can come tomorrow.
There's no better place than right here on the
We
Brunch.
could just pre-record Monday.
With thousands of listeners tuning in every weekday from 12 to 1 p.m. on Inspiration. 1390. Your business can gain exposure.
No, we can,
And
I
that's
said
our
we can
community.
tomorrow
Need to be
pre-record
featured as a
Monday.
special guest on the show? Don't wait. Call us today at 773-345-7444.
That's how Christy loves the other night.
345-7444. The Brunch,
God.
where business,
You better come
culture,
through.
and community come together.
Thank God I quit drinking. No, you're rocking with the brunch fund right here on Inspiration 1390. I don't know if you heard that, but if you're not tuned in, if you're not tuned in behind the scenes, you miss a lot. You can follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
You can't just leave that dangling participle. He said that he is now in rehab.
You know what? Joy just pointed at me. She ain't got it.
Drinking habit.
The Lord provides.
Well, you know who needs to go to rehab? CTU.
Oh, Lord.
If you're a teacher or you love a teacher, this next story is just for you. A new report came out. The Illinois policy is raising questions about how the Illinois Federation of Teachers, or better known as the IFT, actually spends its members' money. About a month ago, we were talking about where does the money go? Well, we're going to give you a little bit of insight because it's always our aim to send you back better than you came. Now, the IFT represents educators from more than 200 districts across this state of Illinois. But according to this report, the CTU, Chicago Teachers Union, that really calls the shots. And that's what we're going to talk about, since CTU President Stacey Davis Gates also became IFT's president last year without stepping down from her CTU role. Well, here's what stood out to me. The report says that even though CTU only makes up about a third of IFT's total membership, CTU received more than 70% of the union's affiliate spending last year, leaving all of the other districts across the state to split what was left. And get this. Of more than $52 million the IFT spent in 2025, less than 28% actually went towards representing teachers in things like contract negotiation enforcement, and the rest went to politics, overhead, and leadership. Well, we've also always said on this show that it's so top heavy at CPS as well as CTU that it's difficult for it to trickle down to what it was meant for. And that, in this case, is the people that it represents, and that's the members. Well, the report also points out that the gap between the IFT tells the public and what it tells the federal government. The union has claimed 105,000 members in press releases, but its own federal filing puts the members at just over 89,000. That's something we really have to take a look at. And on top of that, dozens of IFT staffers are making six-figure salaries at this time, when the average Illinois teacher's salary is less than $79,000 a year. What can teachers do? Now, here's something a lot of teachers may not realize. You don't have to pay dues. You don't have to be dues paying members to keep the benefits your district negotiated for you. Teachers can opt out of the union, keep their contract benefits, and get liability insurance elsewhere for a fraction of the cost. Well, the report points to people towards resources like Association of American Educators and Teachers Freedom Alliance for that. What do you think about that, Mr. Marcel? Now, I am a fan of Stacey Davis Gates. What I am not a fan of is doing people or reporting information that is not right and doing people wrong. So I don't know. This is not my report. I am telling this report from the Illinois, what is that, policy? Illinois policy?
Well, I think we just one. I'm with you when you're right. I want to dig deeper into that.
Yes.
Two, I think everybody should be paid fair wages for the work that they do. Teachers are the most underpaid.
They're boots on the ground.
Yeah, and
They're
I
boots
think
on the ground.
teachers should make the most money, especially now that I got two, and I know Maddox give the people at West Austin a run for their money because he give me a run for my money.
Nope, he doesn't act like that at West Austin. They display different, but I understand what you're saying, that teachers do have a really hard job because there are no disciplinarians in your classroom. You have to be that, the teacher, the caretaker, the lover, the mother,
Yeah,
the father, as in many times.
counselor.
Absolutely.
You know, and
you also have to take on the issues of the family, because if you're going to teach, you got to teach the whole child, and that includes the family.
and you teach kids stuff for 8 hours, 9 hours a day, then they go
12
home.
and a half at preschool, don't get it twisted.
12 and a half, and then they go home and their parents erased
Understand.
everything that you taught them, and you got to start all over tomorrow. So I think teachers should be paid fairly, but I also think people in the administrative positions that are fighting for the teachers, they should be paid too. So
But I do think that the teachers should be paid more than the administrators. The reason I say that is because they're doing more in boots on the ground. Now,
yeah,
and that should be a scale, because if you have certain degrees, certain certifications, then that should scale you up. It should also give other people in that arena incentive to grow and
well,
move up the scale.
maybe when LaShawn Ford is elected congressman and sworn in, he'll go to D.C. and fight for more money for teachers because he has an education background, right?
He's a former teacher.
Yeah, so that's even
Former
better.
high school teacher. That's where he got his start. Well, he was actually in ministry. He was on the pathway to be a priest, a Catholic priest.
He looked like he was going to be a Catholic priest.
He looks nothing like a yeah. What your grandmother say? A lie, nothing for a person to tell. But anyway, but the point is that when we bring these things to light, it's not to get you gotcha anyone. It is to start to ignite the recognizing of, is this fair? Is it unfair? Is it even true?
Right.
We always encourage you to fact check anything that we tell you, because we get our information from resources, but we also want you to be your own resource.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well, you know one thing, it doesn't matter who's in the White House. It doesn't matter who's in the State House. It matters who's on the throne. And all you got to do is hold to God's unchanging hand. It's Throwback Thursday on the Brunch Bunch. It's the Stewart Brothers. Hold to God's unchanging hand. It's built with swift transition. Yes. Boom, 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 boom.
5 minutes.
Not
That's what I keep forgetting. That gonna get us some signs. So
Signs, that's the first time you ever said anything since he's been here. Oh, you don't get those signs.
yes, make sure you print some signs at the office. We'll get
What
them
on a
laminated.
stick? So
What we need? 15, 10, 5, and 2.
no, we start down at 10.
Let me sing the chorus. Listen.
So
Just
10,
5, 2.
Go to his
I mean, give a brother
I like
something
that.
he can handle.
Yes.
All them signs you talk about, he ain't gonna do that. Give him something he gonna do.
10, 5, and 2.
There you go.
To his hand.
Work out, dog.
God's unchanging hand.
Says that. And as often as you do this, I'm here again.
That's it. The Bible does say, have a little wine for that stomach sake. But can I constitute wine with tequila, whatever?
You just keep wanting your meat and just keep coming back.
Well, they got a tequila wine, actually.
It's still an inebriating drink.
It said, have a little for that stomach sake.
No, that's not what it said.
Yeah.
In the pandemic, Tina, Valencia thought I was so crazy. Because, we couldn't go to church, so we would do communion virtually. So I ordered me a bottle of Mogan David wine.
Oh, that's what they have.
That's what they have, yeah. But our church don't serve real wine. We drink juice.
Mogan David is real wine.
But I had bought me some Mogan David. And one night, I just drank a cup of it. I said, it's often.
He said it's often.
As often. The Bible didn't say this once a month. It says often. You know what? I'm going to give me some Mogan David today and some crackers.
Powerful prayer, y'all. So I need you to go in your closet, put your knees on the ground, your hands together, and we ready to brush ourselves. And while you're at it, pray for me. You don't have to be ready.
Oh, your son, your father told
3, 2, journey.
Hold to his unchanging hand. You know what I love about God? Your brothers and sisters may change, your parents may change, your friends may change, your neighbors may change, your circumstances may change. But you know what? God is still the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and you're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. And I'm posted with the queen of throwback music.
And this is your girl Tamara Fair. And you know what, Marcel, you said something exactly right. Your parents may change, your circumstances may change, but God never changes. And I want to thank you guys for praying for me as I explained to you. You know, I share a lot of my personal business with
Yeah,
you.
all of it.
Not all of it, but a lot of it, because I expressed to you guys a couple of weeks ago how disturbed I was about the caretaker, Robin Rule, who actually cared for my mother and was very, very unfair to her. And now my mother is in the hospital. No, I'm not correlating the fact that she did anything wrong to her like that. It was more mental. But now my mother's in the hospital. And so it made me want to go lamp out in front of her house. But because of your prayers, I have changed my course, and I'm just going to continue to pray that she be gifted with the anointment of doing the right thing, repenting, and I'm just going to concentrate my prayers on healing prayers for my mom.
That's
So
it.
I know you guys are the best prayer warriors in the business. So I ask that you please keep her lifted, because she's going to surgery on Monday and she's pretty scared about it. So now, for me personally,
Tell her to hold to God's unchanging hand.
she said anybody that's going to surgery is nervous. I'm like, no, when I got liposuction, I was great.
You know what? You know what? Well, in other words, you know what? We're gonna dedicate this closing song to Miss Jackie,
Yes.
whom we all love, and tell her ain't no need to worry
No need for words.
what the night is going to bring. It'll be all over in the morning. And you know what? In the spirit of the late, great Reverend Dr. Clay Evans, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you have to face tomorrow, no matter the surgery on Monday,
That's right.
all you have to do is go home, get in your bed, and pull the covers around your shoulders and go to sleep, knowing that angels are watching over you. And you know what? It's going to be all right. And Reverend Evan would go on to say, it's already all right. So, Miss Jackie, is already all right. Tamara Fair on the air, I love you.
And Marcel Action Jackson, I love you.
Believers, we love you. Baby Eminem, we love you too.
Modi, you're still my shero.
Oh. We get it done Monday through Friday, 12 to 1, right here on the Brunch Bunch on Inspiration 1390.
Thank you, B-Lo. I appreciate you praying for my mom. She will too, y'all. Tina, old school Morgan David. Oh, Morgan David. And Aunt Martha drank that on occasion, yeah.
She said, give it to Jesus.
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm a firm believer. Y'all, thank you so much. We truly do appreciate you. We love you when we're not with you. Carry us. Carry you with us. Peace. See you tomorrow.
The views and opinions expressed in the preceding program do